Welcome to another episode of Between Two Falcons. Today we have Brooke Runyan from the women's tennis team with us. Brooke, welcome. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from originally?
I'm from a small town outside of San Antonio called Devine, Texas.
Okay.
Not many people have heard of it. I'm not surprised. So I usually just say I'm from San Antonio.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So what year are you here at UTPB?
I'm a junior now.
A junior. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what are you majoring in?
I'm a biology major.
Biology major. What do you want to do with that?
Hopefully med school.
Yeah.
I still have 2 more years. I'm probably going to take a gap year after this just because it's so hard to manage school, tennis, and like studying for the MCAT, all that good stuff. So yeah, hopefully med school.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Any particular med school you aspire to go to or attend?
I mean, both of my siblings, they go to Texas Tech University.
Okay.
I've looked into that a little bit. There's also a med school where I'm from in San Antonio, Texas. But also I love traveling and I would love to see like different areas of the country. And so I hope maybe out of state.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is there any particular field of medicine that you want to study? Is it pediatrics or what interests you there?
To be honest, like I haven't done much thought in that area. Like I know even if I went into med school with an idea of what I wanted to do, I know it's probably going to change once I get like hands-on experience. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of just keeping an open mindset with that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. All right. So you're from outside San Antonio, majoring in biology, aspirations to go to med school, be a physician. What do you like about UTPB? What appealed to you? What drew you here?
I mean, honestly, my sister, she played volleyball at Midland College for 2 years. She's actually my twin.
Okay.
And so she committed to Midland before I even looked at UTPB.
Okay.
And so I really wanted to stay close with her. But then once I got here, what really like drew me in was just the close environment with everybody, you know, especially with the athletes. We're friends with people across different sports, and like even in my classes where there's not so many athletes, everyone's just super welcoming, and the professors, there's really a close relation there.
Okay, good stuff. So you said something there that piques my interest. Tell me about your twin.
My twin, well, now she goes to Tech. She played 2 years at Midland College, but yeah, she played volleyball there, and she's a little bit taller than me, which is kind of weird to say. I'm 5'9", so I'm pretty tall already as it goes. But yeah, she's like my best friend, and yeah, I'm super glad to.
So are you identical twins? Or are you fraternal? Or
fraternal? Okay. Nowadays we do not look anything alike. But if you went back and looked at photos from us, like whenever we were 5 or something, you wouldn't be able to tell us apart. But now she has like brown hair and I have more blonde hair. You could just like, it looks like night and day, you know?
Okay. So fun fact, I'm a twin.
Oh, really?
I'm an identical twin. Yep.
Oh, identical.
Yep. So I know what you mean when you say that person is your best friend.
Oh,
like the person you're probably closest to in the world. Mm-hmm. I'm married and stuff, but he's still the person that knows me probably better than anybody.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
100%.
I get it. It's a special deal. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Any other siblings?
I do have a brother. He also goes to Tech. He's 2 years older than me. He played baseball growing up. Didn't really go to college for it. Had some shoulder injuries. But yeah, he's super cool, and I get to see him every now and then because he's only 2 hours away. But
good stuff. So the transition from San Antonio, South Texas to West Texas was pretty easy, considering you had some connections out here already.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it wasn't – West Texas is West Texas, you know? Yeah. Like, now that I know everybody, I'd love it here. I wouldn't change my decision for the world. Yeah. But coming here originally, I was like, I almost didn't know what to do with myself, you know?
I gotcha.
Just a completely different scenery. Like, you went from green to brown.
Yeah,
But my grandparents, they actually moved out here whenever I came to college.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've had them here pretty much my entire time that I've been
here. Do they live in Midland or?
Andrews.
Okay.
Andrews, about 45 minutes away.
Good
so
stuff.
I get to see them. They come to literally every single one of my tennis tournaments. It's so fun.
Great. That is awesome. So tell me what you do when you're not playing tennis or practicing tennis or going to school, studying. What do you do with your downtime?
It sounds kind of cliche, but I love like working out.
Okay. So, that's not cliche.
Yeah. When I'm not playing tennis, a lot of the times, like I love lifting and I love running. I'm recently getting into yoga. One of my teammates, Tuva, she's kind of being my my person for that, my go-to.
Yeah.
And I also am trying to get into reading more.
Okay.
More, I would say, nonfiction than fiction. More of like just like different mindset things that I could even like apply to
Yeah.
tennis and stuff like that.
What's the best thing you've recently read?
David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me.
Can't Hurt Me.
That
Yeah.
one was
It's up
great.
there on my bookshelf.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one so much.
It's a really good one. He's a mentally tough individual for sure.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
He's different for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good one. All right. So how do you manage your time? How do you juggle all those things that you do? So if you're not training for tennis and you're not studying and you got your downtime, how do you manage all of those things?
It was interesting at first because going from high school to college, it's just like a completely different ballgame. In high school, you basically have your day set out for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I came to college, it was just like a matter of setting like a time schedule for myself. So I have a calendar and I'll try to write out times that I'm going to do things and organize like different study times for different classes, because otherwise it's just so hard. You get all this stuff juggled in your brain and it's hard to stay organized. But yeah, I rely heavily on a little calendar thing. Yeah.
I rely heavily on my calendar too. If it's not on my calendar, it doesn't happen. It's not happening. It doesn't exist in the world. So yes, I get it. All right. So we've gotten to know you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's turn the tables. If you could ask me anything, one question, what would it be?
If you could go back in time and change one thing, what would it be?
One thing, like in throughout history?
Anything.
Wow.
Tough question. Huh?
Yeah, that's tough because I'm a bit of a sci-fi nerd, and so I have these apprehensions about changing the past and affecting the future. So I don't know that I would change anything, but if there was a time that I would go back to, I would like to go back to probably just post World War II Europe and see what Europe was like coming out of World War II, and just seeing the reconstruction and everything that's going on with that. That would be I think that would be a fun time in history to see all of the changes going on in Europe during that time.
Yeah,
that would be so cool. Yeah. So yeah, I have a lot of time travel movies are one of my favorite things, and so I've watched enough of those to know you don't mess with the past. So yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry,
it's okay.
That's a really deep tangent that I could go down, and I'm not going to go. So all right, so some fun things. Okay. We get in your car with you, and you start it up. What's playing on the sound system?
First, it would be the radio blasting before my phone connects to aux, which is usually some country station in Odessa. I have no idea.
Okay.
I just don't even bother changing it. It depends, because usually I, like being one of the only or few Americans on the team, I am also the driver for like a good majority of the girls.
Yeah.
So when they're in the car with me, which is like 90% of the time, it's gonna be anything except country music.
Okay. Anything except country music.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I like I don't know, like I don't want to say club type beats, but yeah, I guess
that's okay.
I guess that's what it is.
Okay.
Just like pump up music, and when they're not in the car, that's when I get my country music in.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. So we go to your apartment and we open up your refrigerator. Tell me 5 things that we're going to find in your refrigerator right now.
Oof. Okay. Cashew milk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blueberries. Eggs, because I ate that pretty much every day. Ice cream with a freezer, but you're gonna find ice cream. Yeah. And Greek yogurt.
Okay. So I was going to ask you about the cashew milk if you were lactose intolerant or something like that, but sounds like with the ice cream and the yogurt, probably not. No. It's just that.
I prefer cashew milk. It tastes so good. It's superior to all other milk. I challenge everyone to that. Cashew milk is the best milk there is.
We're an almond milk family.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've embraced it. For a long time, I was skim, just straight up skim, and
And what's the reason for almond? Any particular reason?
low calorie. You know, it just I don't know. I feel like it tastes very similar to skim milk. So that's
Okay.
just but it's also what my wife buys. So I just drink it.
That's fair. That's fair.
So yeah, I don't complain about it much. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
That's actually a really tough one. I would say.
So I can ask it another way.
Okay.
If there's a superhero out there that you've seen in a movie or television show and you could be that superhero, who would it be? So maybe not necessarily their powers, but that particular superhero, if that's a better way to ask it.
This isn't even a superhero. I would be David Goggins because
Okay.
I want to know what that man is
Hey, look,
thinking.
I think that is his superpower.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he's borderline a
Yeah.
real human superhero.
Yeah,
so.
he is. I mean, that guy, yeah, he's a mental giant for sure. Okay. Tell me your favorite food.
My favorite food, like, because I eat relatively healthy. Are we talking like cheat day or like on a normal day?
Oh, I want to know, like, what's your guilty pleasure food?
Pizza, 100%.
Yeah, what do you get on it?
Huh? I like Supreme.
Really?
I'll get like everything on it because I like the taste of
Yeah.
vegetables. So like anything, but with ranch. With ranch, it has to have.
Yeah, we've seen this common theme with ranch. So tell me what it is about ranch.
I don't know. I get made fun of so much for it by the girls on the team.
Probably all the international girls.
Oh yeah, 100%. They just said, like, I guess it's a Texas thing. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think it's a Texas thing. I think it's a universal generational thing.
Oh, you think so?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just, I guess I've always done it. Like my family's done it. So for me, I've just grown up with ranch and pizza. Ranch pretty much on anything I want. So like,
we've had a student athlete explain that she liked ranch on spaghetti, which I thought was intriguing too. But it was
I wouldn't know if I would go that far.
I know that was a little extreme. Okay, so guilty pleasure pizza. What food will you absolutely not eat? And I would imagine that on your healthy days, there are definitely things you're excluding.
Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would try everything. Okay, actually, hold on, one thing. Love you, Olga. I know you're gonna see this. My teammate Olga, I went to Spain over the summer, and her mom made like in the oven, I think it was octopus, just like a whole octopus.
Okay.
And I love calamari, right? But something about the texture of just like pure octopus, I was so chewy, and that is probably the only thing I would never eat again in my life.
Okay.
Love you, Olga.
Fair point. I can get behind that too.
Okay.
Yeah. There are times where my family has grilled octopus and stuff, and I'm good. I'm good on it. Yeah, not. So tell me, if you could go anywhere in the world on a dream vacation, where would it be?
Ooh. I really want to go to Alaska so bad.
Yeah.
I want to go to Alaska. Yeah.
It's a cool place. Last summer we went on a family vacation, extended family, like 20 of us. We did an Alaskan cruise. Highly recommend it.
Really?
Yes. Highly recommend it. It was awesome.
Yeah, I would love to go there. That or like Hawaii. That's where my parents had their honeymoon at, and they said it was just like something they've never seen before.
Good
I would
stuff.
love to go there someday.
Yeah. Well, Brooke, thank you so much for taking some
course.
time and joining us today. We really appreciate you coming by. Good luck this season. I know tennis has already gotten started, so good luck. It's fall season, so it's singles right now, and team competition starts up in earnest in the spring. So, yeah, good luck. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.